Peace to the gods, stars, and goddesses, all verse rising my soul family. So with this topic, we're going to talk about melanated people. So when it comes to melanated people that have souls, they are hated on by synthetic clone melanated people that have no souls. And these melanated people that have no souls, that are synthetic clones, are melanated Freemasons, Eastern Stars, and fraternity people. Those melanated people that be a part of fraternity, sorority, Freemason, Eastern Star, they are not from the same ancestry lineage as us melanated Africans and Caribbeans. We not the same. Like, for example, there's melanated people that I met that are synthetic clones, and they could never resonate with anything that I say. Because like me, I do speak against oppression around people that are spiritually awake like I am, right? So like the last time I actually spoke about the slave owner, modern day slavery, oppression around melanated people that are synthetic clones, they did not resonate with me. They hated me. And these are some melanated people that are part of Freemasonry, Eastern Stars, and fraternities. So it does make sense why they can't connect with me, because my African and Caribbean roots are very strong. And a lot of melanated synthetic clone people that are part of fraternities, sororities, Freemason, Eastern Star, ancestry lineage, they're gonna have a hate vendetta towards African, Caribbean, spiritually awake melanated people with souls that speak against oppression. It's very sad. Like I could go walk around. I could walk into a room right now with a bunch of melanated synthetic clone Freemason police officers, Eastern Star police officers, and they would not like me because I'm a part of African Caribbean lineage. My people were slaves, not them. If you ever see a melanated police officer, just know that he came from Freemason and Eastern Star lineage. His people were not slaves. His or her people was not slaves, because not all melanated people come from the same lineage. And that's why a lot of people need to comprehend that right now. So like for you melanated people that's like spiritually awake, and you came across melanated people that just don't like you, they are synthetic clones. They're not real melanated humanoids with souls. That's the conclusion that I came to, you know, just seeing how a lot of melanated people don't come together, because not every melanated person is a real melanated humanoid with souls. They are synthetic clones. You know, people in the NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball, any famous melanated person that you see, whether it's a part of a government system, fraternity, sorority, all that stuff, they are synthetic melanated people. They're not real melanated people with souls. And there's so many melanated people in the NBA, NFL, and Major League Baseball. In the Olympics, those are not real melanated people with souls. Those are synthetic clone, Freemason, Eastern Star melanated people that have no souls. Like, this stuff is real deep. This stuff is a spiritual warfare. And another thing too, for you spiritually awake melanated people with souls, you may have the experience of like having melanated people as your ops or some shit like that. And that's because these melanated people that were your ops, they come from Freemasonry and Eastern Star lineage. They're synthetic clones, because, you know, a lot of melanated people can get synthetically cloned by these reptilian, draconian slave owners now. And it's not just these Latins and European white people that be synthetically cloned. It's a lot of melanated people that have been synthetically cloned since the day of slavery started. This stuff is like really deep, soul family. It's super deep. This is why I came to the conclusion: not all melanated people is kinfolk. If you're a spiritually awake melanated person from an African Caribbean lineage, and you came across another melanated person that just don't like you, just know that that melanated person is a synthetic clone that comes from Freemasonry and Eastern Star lineage. Because if you look at the history between these Eastern Stars and Freemason fraternity melanated people that be police officers, I'm gonna tell you right now, us African and Caribbean melanated people, we don't like those melanated people. We don't like them. I damn sure don't like them. And these are things that I pinpoint together. And this is like why, like me for example, like when I see a melanated female police officer, I already know that she comes from an Eastern Star Freemason lineage. Her people was not slaves. My people was. The Bahamian, Jamaicans, Haitians, St. Lucians, the Ghanaians, the Nigerians, the Malawians, my people, my African Caribbean people were slaves. I'm not part of the Freemason, Eastern Star fraternity, melanated people's lineage. So a lot of people that were melanated and they was against me, I know they come from Freemason, Eastern Star lineage. It makes sense. So that's all I gotta say, soul family. For my melanated people that spiritual awake, watch the melanated people you be around, man. Because these melanated people that be misleading a lot of the melanated masses to be sheep. These be melanated social media famous people, melanated people that's like in the music industry, melanated people that's like in the front office of some type of government official agency. You gotta watch those type of melanated people, because the melanated people that are synthetic clones that hate spiritually awake melanated people, those synthetic clone melanated people are gatekeepers for the reptilians and draconians and white supremacy. That's all I gotta tell you.